Welcome to Emboldened Movement. My name is Chelsea and I will be leading you through this Yoga Hatha practice. Today's class is really designed to give you a full body stretch and really allow you to come to a place of relaxation. So, I'll meet you on your mat. Alright, to begin, come to your mat if you're not already there. Root down through the sit bones, maybe you stack the legs, maybe you cross them over. Lengthen up through the spine here, sitting a little bit back. Relax, shoulders away from the ears. Pause here for a moment. Just allowing yourself to come to this space. If this is difficult for you, you can always feel free to bring a block right underneath the sit bones. A few more breaths. Just whatever your normal breath is here, no need to change it. And from here, we're going to do a pranayama called Nadi Shodhana. So with Nadi Shodhana, you're going to bring your pointer finger and your middle finger into the palm. And we're going to use the ring finger and the thumb just to alternate closing one nostril at a time. One nostril will always be open. Okay? So to begin, bring your thumb to the right nostril. Take a deep inhale in. Blocking off with the ring finger the left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Blocking off the right, exhale through the left. That completes one round. So inhale through the left. Block it off, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Exhale through the left. Now we're going to continue doing this for 3 more rounds, but this time bring your focus to the belly, really letting the lower belly and the middle belly expand. So closing the right nostril, inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left, last time. Exhale right. Inhale in. Exhale left. Release the hand. Just allow yourself a moment to come into just the rhythm of your own breath here. Noticing any changes, any sensations. Wonderful. This time, deep inhale in. As you exhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears, and then them release down the back. So we're starting with some shoulder rolls. Inhale, shoulders in towards the ears. Exhale, release down. Inhale, shoulders come up and forward. Exhale, release. 2 more times here, just really moving with your breath. Last time. Switching directions this time, letting the shoulders come up and then forward, down. back and up, forward and down. 3 more times. Last time. Release. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, turn off towards the right side. Arms coming down towards the mat. Left arm should be in front of you. Right arm behind. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. 2 more on each side. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Twist to the right. Inhale, center. And towards your left. Inhale, back to center. This time, bring the left hand to right knee. Right hand comes behind you. We're just going to pause here for a moment. Really release those shoulders away from the ears. Breathing nice and deep into that lower belly. Deep inhale in. Exhale, release, arms come up. Deep inhale in. Exhale, right hand to left knee. Left hand comes behind you, pausing and holding here. Really become aware of your sit bones. The right side may tend to peel off the mat here. I just encourage you to press that right heel back towards the earth. Deep inhale in, arms rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Lengthen through the legs, nice and wide. We're coming into a wide-legged position on your mat. Arms come high on the inhale. Exhale, begin to fold forward. So you may hang out here if this feels good for you. Another option is to come onto your forearms. Or for those of you who want a little bit deeper to stretch, walk those hands out, releasing the head to the mat if that serves you. Deep inhale and walk those hands back towards your center. Slowly letting the spine grow nice and tall. Tuck the tailbone under a little bit here. From this position, right hand comes to the inside of the right leg, left arm rises, stretching over towards the right toes. Relax the head and neck. Really allowing yourself to release any tension in this posture as you open up through the left side body. Deep inhale in, coming back to center, switching sides. Left hand on the inside of the left leg, right arm rises, really reaching over towards those left toes. Breathing nice and deeply, releasing the head, neck, and shoulders here. Sending the breath to the right side body, allowing those ribs just to expand. Giving yourself a little opening here. Inhale, back towards center. Right leg comes in, so right foot to left thigh. Turn your center, turn your torso rather, over towards your left leg. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Maybe you clasp the foot here, maybe the shin, maybe you're a little higher. Whatever feels good for you. Folding, bringing the chest towards the knee here, relaxing the head. Really releasing the head here. Breathing nice and deep, really sending your attention to wherever it is that you're feeling any sensation, wherever it is you're feeling any stretch. As always, if something becomes too intense or feels like it's beginning to hurt, please back off the pose just a little bit, coming more towards center until it feels comfortable. Listen to your body. Your body will tell you what it needs. On the next inhale, extend those arms, really reaching in front of you. Exhale, using the core, rise up. Release, hands to heart center. Switching sides, extend through the right leg. Left foot comes in towards right thigh. Turning the torso in towards the right leg. Inhale, arms rise. And then exhale, just begin to fold. Maybe you come to thigh, maybe you come to shin, maybe you extend a little further. Taking whatever it is that feels good for you in this moment. Once again, really releasing the head towards the knee here. Breathing nice and deep. Deep inhale in, reaching out in front of you. Exhale, rise on up. Coming back to center, hands come to heart. From here, stack right foot over left. Coming into a variation of fire log pose. Spine nice and tall, tuck in that sit bones, bringing in the belly button towards the spine. Let the arms come in front of you. Left under right. So some people may just be able to give yourself a hug here. That's absolutely fine if that's where you are today. Some other people may want to take a little bit more of a bind, kind of bringing the palms together. Take whatever feels good in your body today. Once you're there, just keep in mind that we're pulling the elbows away from the shoulders here. Deep inhales and exhales. We're going to introduce some movement in a second. Spine nice and tall. Deep inhale in. Allow the elbows to begin to rise. Getting a little bit of a back bend here. Gaze comes up with the palms. Exhale, rounding through the shoulders as you crunch down, elbows towards navel or belly button. Inhale, rise, coming all the way up. Slight back bend. Exhale, crunching forward, elbows towards belly button. One more, inhale, rise on up. Exhale, crunch on down. Coming back to center. Release palms. Release hands, pausing for a moment, just noticing your body. As you're ready, switching legs, right leg comes under left. Hands come up in front of you. This time, right hand under left. Maybe you give yourself a hug. Maybe you bring palms together. Wherever you are, just draw those elbows away from the shoulders. You're rounding through the upper back here. Breathe nice and deep. And then as you're ready, take a deep inhale in and begin to bring elbows high. Gaze is at the palms as you round a little back bend here. And then exhale, crunching forward, bringing elbows towards your core. Inhale, rise on up. Slight back bend. Exhale, crunching forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, crunching forward. And inhale, back to center. Releasing the arms. Bring the palms in front of you. And just begin to fold forward. Option here to stay on your forearms. Maybe you extend the legs up. Release head down. Pause and breathe. As you're ready, walk those hands back towards the legs. Switching sides once again, right leg is going to come on top of left. Still in that fire lock position. Deep inhale in, nice tall spine, and exhale, bring the chest forward towards the lower legs. Hands come in front of you. Again, maybe you come on your forearms. Maybe you extend more fully through the arms, coming into a full forward fold. Breathing nice and deep here. Deep inhale in. Exhale, walk those hands back towards your center. From here, release the legs. And we're going to make our way towards a table position. So knees are right under the hips here. Wrists are underneath the shoulders. Gaze slightly ahead. Deep inhale in. As we exhale, drop the belly, let the head rise. Relax shoulders away from ears. Inhale, begin to round through the shoulders, belly coming in, into chest. Exhale, release. Coming into cow position, belly drops, head rises. Inhale, curling, puffing through the shoulders, belly comes in, chin to chest for cat. So you just take 3 more rounds here, moving with your breath. Really allowing the spine just to warm, to gain a little extra movement. And then once you've completed your 3rd round, just coming towards the center. And then from here, just begin to look over your left shoulder, bringing left hip towards the left shoulder. Almost as if you're creating a C shape. Inhale back to center, exhale, gaze over the right shoulder, right hip coming in. Back to center, towards the left, center, right, center, good. Last time on each side, moving with your breath as always. And then from here, keeping your hips exactly where they are, so we get to walk out the hands. Walking it out, coming into puppy pose. So heart may drop here and they come to your mouth, or maybe it's just your head. Pausing and breathing here. Really keeping those arms nice and engaged, pressing through the knuckles of each finger.
Deep inhale in. Exhale, bending the elbows. Draw the heart forward. Setting up for Sphinx pose. So elbows right underneath shoulders here. So come in, keep yourself low for this moment in time. And then really leading with the chin. Draw the chin up, kind of creating a C shape. Relax shoulders away from ears. And then once you're in this posture, just tuck that chin in just a little bit. Gaze in front of you. Deep inhale in, exhale, release on down. This time, hands coming closer to the shoulders, a couple inches maybe in front of them. Palms on the floor, really pressing through the fingers. Deep inhale in. With that same motion, really drawing a C shape with the chin here, letting the chest rise. In a low cobra pose, gaze in front of you. Breathing nice and deep for 3, 2, deep inhale in, exhale, release on down. This time, bringing legs together. Maybe big toes together, almost as if you're creating yourself a little tail. Deep inhale in, same thing. Drawing a C shape up with that chin, letting the head and neck rise. Maybe you come a little higher up in your cobra. Relax shoulders away from the ears. For 3, for 2. Deep inhale in, exhale, release. Good. Press yourself back, bringing the sit bones towards the heels, coming into child's pose. 2 options here. First option, keep the knees together, laying the belly on top of the leg. Or maybe let the knees come wide, letting the belly drop between the legs. Either option is available to you. From here, bring your right hand underneath the left arm. We're coming into a variation of thread the needle. Palm facing up, the right palm facing up. Left arm stays the same. Relax the head to the mat. Breathe nice and deep. Always pressing sit bones back towards the heels. Deep inhale in. As you exhale, right arm comes back towards left. Pausing for a moment. And deep inhale in. Exhale. Let the left hand move underneath the right arm. Left palm facing up. Head to the mat. Deep inhale in. As you exhale, the left arm comes forward to meet the right. Pausing for a moment. And as you're ready, just begin to walk the hands towards the right side of the body. Sit bones still staying towards the heels. Option here to bring left hand over right. Just get a little bit more of a stretch in the left side body. Press the left hip, left sit bone back towards the heel. Inhale, bring arms back towards center. Then exhale off towards the left side. Option to bring right hand over left. Press the right sit bone back. Deep inhale in, coming back towards center. And exhale, let yourself rise back up towards table position. Knees right under hips, wrists right under shoulders. From here, center the weight between the left hand and the right knee. Right arm rises, followed by left foot. Really flex the left foot, toes towards the left knee. This is a little bit of a balance posture, a little bit of core work. Breathe nice and deep, really reaching in front of you while pressing the foot behind you. Don't worry, we'll add movement in a second. Deep inhale in, exhale. Bring elbow and knee underneath you to crunch. Exhale, extend. Inhale, right elbow to right knee. Exhale, extend. 3 more rounds here. Moving with your breath. Really taking your time with each movement. Making sure you're balancing and engaging that core. Release. Right hand to the mat. And left knee. Deep inhale in, opposite side. Extend the left hand. And right leg this time. Flexing right toes towards right knee. Breathing nice and deep. I'm going to introduce that crunch in just a moment. Deep inhale in, exhale. Left elbow to right knee. Extend. Inhale, crunch underneath. Extend. Now 3 more, really using your breath. Moving with the inhales. Extending with the exhales. Last one. Extend. Release hand and knee to mat. Deep inhale in. Exhale, extend through the legs. You're pressing through the fingers. We're coming into a short version of downward facing dog. So for those of you whose heels might be high here, I just invite you to press one heel down at a time and bend the opposite knee. Kind of pedaling out the feet. This just allows you to experiment with what it feels like to have your feet on the mat while lengthening each muscle independently. And then as you're ready, just coming into stillness, pressing sit bones high, lengthening through the arms, nice and strong. And then as you're ready, tiptoe the toes towards the hands, coming into a forward fold. So your hands might be on the mat here, maybe they're a little higher, wherever you are. Just be comfortable for a moment. Again, I'm going to invite you to bend one knee while lengthening from the opposite leg and then switching sides. Just give a little bit more length, especially to the backs of the leg. Heel toe, feet together. Big toe touch. There's a little bit of space between the heels. Fingertips skim the mat as you sit the sit bones back. And then allow yourself to rise up into chair pose. Really imagine yourself hovering over a seat here. For some of you, you're going to get a really exaggerated curve in the lower back. And so what I'm going to ask you to do is bring the tailbone down while engaging the core, bringing belly button in towards the spine. Pause and breathe here. Maybe you experiment with bringing the sides of your mouth up towards your eyes. And I hope I got a couple of you there. 2 more breaths here. Deep inhale in. Exhale, press through the feet as legs rise nice and tall. Arms towards the ceiling. And then towards heart center. Wonderful. From here, step right foot forward and left foot back. Left foot is going to turn a little bit away from the midline here. You want feet about hip distance apart. Inhale, arms come high. We're in a warrior one. So we're going to pause here for a few breaths, nice and strong. Getting a nice bend in that front right leg. Things to think about here. Again, tucking that tailbone. Nice tall spine. And imagine your lower rib cage kind of knitting down, coming towards your inner core. Deep inhale in. Exhale, release the hands. Coming behind you, interlacing the fingers. Keeping palms and wrists together. Just draw away the fists from the sit bones. You're really opening through the chest here. Maybe get a little bit of a back bend. Gaze can go up. But whatever you do, keep your feet the same. Now, this is really challenging for some of you because of any wrist pain or shoulder issues. I invite you just to take opposite elbow to opposite hand. Still allowing yourself that back bend. Wherever you are, deep inhale in. Exhale, bring the chest forward, heart coming towards the earth. This is a variation of ostrich. So if your hands are clasped together, they're still going to be high behind you. Trying to keep the wrists and palms together as much as possible. A few more breaths here. For 3. For 2. Deep inhale in, release the hands. Frame the front foot. And then let left foot meet right. You're in a forward fold. Slight bend in the knees here. Maybe allow the head to sway from side to side, really releasing any tension. Then as you're ready, sitting those hips back, coming into another variation of chair pose. Feet may be together here or maybe they're apart. Again, tucking that tailbone, hovering over the imaginary seat. And then pressing through the feet, lengthening through the legs. Arms come high, hands to heart center. This time, right foot comes back. Feet are still hip distance apart. Right foot turns out just a little bit. Coming into warrior one, opposite side. Be mindful of the hips here. In this pose, when you have your right foot back, you often track that hip back. We really want to keep the hips in alignment. So just maybe draw that right hip forward just a little bit. Again, bringing those lower rib cage down towards the belly. Breathing nice and deep here. Deep inhale in, hands come behind you. Maybe you cross the hands, maybe you take opposite elbow to opposite hand. Wherever you are, inhale, really open through the chest. Give yourself a small back bend here, gaze slightly lifts. And then exhale, bring to fold forward, just coming towards the mat, coming into hop stretch. Breathing nice and deep here. For 3. For 2. Deep inhale in, release those arms, release those hands. Bring the front foot. Right foot comes forward. Forward fold. Option here to take, once again, opposite elbow to opposite hand. Maybe a little sway for ragdoll. As you're ready, releasing the arms. And then this time we're going to take gorilla pose. So bringing hands right underneath feet. Palms face up. Really get the wrists in alignment with those toes. And then just wiggle the toes, giving yourself a little bit of a wrist massage here. Fold forward, bring elbows wide. Exhale, really extend, almost as if you're doing a halfway lift. Arms are lengthened here, legs are lengthened. Exhale, fold. Elbows really drawing you inward. Exhale, extend, almost as if you're doing a halfway lift. One more time. Elbows drawing you close. Inhale, almost halfway lift. And then release hands. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, actual halfway lift. Maybe your hands are on the shins, maybe they're in front of you on the floor. Exhale, fold down. Slight bend in the knee, arms come all the way up. No chair pose this time. And hands come to our center. From here, keep right foot forward, left foot comes back, setting up for warrior 2. So for warrior 2, you really want the heel to be in alignment with the arch of the back foot. You're really grounding through the outer edge of the left foot or the back foot. And then inhale, arms come parallel to the body. Gaze is in front of you, towards the right fingers. Pausing here and breathing. Again, really drawing belly button towards the navel here, or towards the spine rather. On your next inhale, reverse the warrior, keeping the bend in the front leg. Right arm rises as the left hand comes towards left leg. Gaze can be up here. Inhale back to warrior 2. Exhale, right elbow to right knee. Left arm rises overhead. Inhale back to warrior 2. We're going to do that sequence 2 more times. So inhale, right arm comes up, left arm to left leg. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, side angle. Right elbow to right knee. Inhale back to warrior 2. Last time. Right arm rises. Exhale back to center. Side angle. Inhale brings you back up. Lengthen through that front leg. Heel toe the left foot forward just a little bit. We're setting up for triangle pose. Pop left hip back and out. Extend forward with the right hand. Allow right hand to come to shin as left arm rises. Really imagine yourself like a flat pancake here. Maybe imagine yourself leaning against a wall. That just helps to open up through the front of the hip a little bit more. On your next inhale, slight bend in the right leg. Coming back towards warrior two. From here, heel toe, right foot so that both toes are now facing in front of you. Inhale, arms high. And exhale, fold forward, right-legged forward fold. Shake out the head here, releasing any tension that may have built up in that last sequence. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. And as you exhale, just walk the hands towards the right side of the body. Allow yourself to fold forward, just coming towards the knee. Breathing nice and deep here. For 3, for 2, deep inhale in, walk yourself back towards center. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. And then walk those hands towards the left, allowing yourself to fold forward. Breathing nice and deep. For 3, for 2. Inhale, bring me back to center. Flat back. Turning left foot away from the body, away from the midline. We're setting up for warrior two on the opposite side. So remember, left heel is right headed and tracking towards the arch of the right foot here. Pausing here and breathing here. Really getting a nice bend in that front knee, taking the tailbone under. Couple more breaths here, and then we'll start to introduce those movements. So deep inhale in, exhale, reverse the warrior, still bend in the left knee. Left hand rises, right hand is on right leg. Gazes up. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Left elbow to left knee. Inhale, come back. 2 more on each side. Deep inhale in, exhale. Extended warrior, we'll reverse. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, this is extended. Side angle. Inhale, back to warrior two. Reverse. Inhale, back to warrior two. Side angle. Inhale, back. Extend through that front leg. Heel, toe, right foot towards midline. Hop right hip out. Extend forward with the right hand. And then let right hand come to the leg as left hand come to the left leg as right arm rises.
That line just one more time.
I don't know where I was. So I'll just go from the beginning. So from here, hop right hip out, extend toward your left, and then when you can extend no more, let left hand come down to the left leg as right arm rises. Breathe nice and deep here. Deep inhale in, take a slight bend, coming back up. And this time, lengthen through the leg. Arms come up, hands come to heart center. From here, bring the feet together. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend to the knees and come to a seated position on your mat. Setting up for bridge pose. So bend those knees, feet are flat on the floor. Release the spine all the way down. Quick check-in here to make sure that you can tickle the backs of your heels with your fingers. For some people, that's not anatomically possible. A lot of men have trouble doing this as well. So even if there is some space between fingers and heels, that's absolutely fine. That's just to get those heels as close to the sit bones as you can. So feet are a little bit more than hip distance apart here. Deep inhale in. As you exhale, begin to press the hip bones up towards the sky, rolling one shoulder under and then the other. Option here to clasp hands underneath you if that feels good, or maybe you keep the palms on the mat. With each inhale, really press those hip bones a little bit higher, really activating the fronts of the legs, relaxing the backs. That sounds counterintuitive, but there's a reason. Breathe nice and deep here. Deep inhale in, exhale, slowly the spine come to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Once your sit bones are on the mat, just let the knees fall from side to side like a windshield wiper. And then prepare to set up for figure four. So coming into a similar position as if you were going to go into bridge, but this time, let right ankle cross over left knee. For some, this may be enough of a stretch for you. Maybe you press that right knee away from the body. Or another option is to bring left knee in, clasping behind the left thigh. As always, keep those shoulders really relaxed on your mat. Don't let the head or neck rise. Sending the breath to wherever it is that you're feeling a stretch, wherever it is that you're feeling tension. Deep inhale in, exhale, release the left foot back to the mat. Keeping your positioning just as it is, just allow yourself to fall towards the left side, right bottom of the foot on the mat. Maybe you bring your left hand to the top of the right knee. Extend the right leg, right arm to the side of the body. Gaze over the right hand. Another variation of a twist pose. Inhale brings you back to center. Switching sides now, left ankle coming over right knee. Setting up for figure four, some of you may stay here, pressing left knee away from the body. Or another option is to allow that right leg to come forward and towards the chest, clasping behind the right thigh. Allow your shoulders to remain relaxed on the mat. Sending the breath to wherever it is you're feeling stretched, wherever it is you're feeling tension. Whenever you're ready, ease the right leg down onto your mat. Staying exactly where you are, extend the left arm to the side of the body like a T. And allow the left foot to come to the mat. This is for a little bit of a twist. Gaze over your left hand. Breathing nice and deep. Inhale takes you back to center. Release the right foot. And just extend both legs on your mat. Arms come to the sides of the body. And just let yourself begin to come into a place of rest and relaxation as we start Savasana. For those of you new to yoga, Savasana is a time of integration, the time when you allow your body to come to a place of rest and just observe any changes that have occurred since you began your practice. This is a time just to scan the body to see if there's any tension remaining. And if you do find any tension anywhere in the body, I invite you to send your breath there. I invite you to send your breath there as an act of relaxation, an act of attention, and just an act of recognition. More breaths here. Maybe you start start to feel the toes, your fingers. Just beginning to welcome yourself back to the space, back to your mat. And as you're ready, bringing one arm up towards the head. Allow yourself to turn to the side of whatever arm you put there for your head to rest on. Pausing here just for a moment. And then pressing yourself up towards a seated position on your mat. Maybe stacking the legs, or maybe crossing them underneath you. Really grounding down through the sit bones, lengthening through the spine, relaxing the shoulders back. And then allow yourself to bring your hands over your heart, pausing for a moment. And then let's repeat this mantra 3 times together. I see you. I know you. I love you. I see you. I know you. I love you. I see you. I know you. I love you. Take a deep inhale in, hands come to heart center. And release. Thank you for coming to practice with me on your mat today. Namaste.